for no less than 5 games.
I cannot be anti-Semitic if I know where I come from. I didn't mean to cause any harm. I'm not the one that made the documentary.
He, yet again, has been a distraction.
KD told Bleacher Report, look at our starting line. It's not disrespect, but what are you expecting from that group?
He did not lie. Every word he uttered there is true.
My apologies, sir. You were right. You told me. When Kevin Durant says that, that's a wow to me for him to say that publicly.
So as we continue to examine the current state of the Nets and the layers of the issues at hand, we're once again joined by senior NBA insider Adrian Wojnarowski with the latest on Kyrie's suspension. Woj, tonight, Kyrie is going to miss his 8th consecutive game in Portland. What can you tell us about when we may expect him to return?
Yeah, Malik, Kyrie Irving's return, I'm told, looms on Sunday against Memphis back at the Barclays Center. There's still steps here in the next day or so that Kyrie Irving is completing as part of his process to return from this suspension. But I think there's preparations in place and an expectation, that barring some sort of a setback here in any way, that Kyrie Irving will end up missing 8 games and potentially now return on Sunday against Memphis.
In your reporting, Woj, on ESPN.com, you laid out how this path to return has been agreed upon. It's not simply checking off a list of items. How has it been shaped?
Yeah, and Malik, I think the Players Association played a big role in that. Tamika Tremelio, the executive director, and their group in New York, and trying to bridge, I think, the conversation between the league, the Nets, and Kyrie Irving. And instead of, and I think this is something the league wanted. I think this is something the Nets wanted, which was Kyrie Irving to take what he felt were some meaningful steps and some ideas of his own about how to go forward. And I'm told a lot of that has been implemented. It wasn't simply a checklist given to him by the team, by the league. And so I think the union played a big part in helping to kind of bridge that. I think some people talked early on about would there be a grievance filed, based on how, I think unprecedented the ask was of Kyrie Irving. This is an unprecedented situation in a lot of ways. And I think a grievance or something formal in that way, I don't think there could have been a resolution quick enough to get Kyrie Irving out of a 5-game suspension. I think the process that they put in place, I think, has got them almost to the finish line now, and Kyrie Irving back on the court, perhaps as soon as Sunday for Brooklyn.
And for everyone at home, you can check out Woj's reporting on ESPN.com. There is so much more there. Woj, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.